Hello children, welcome to the digital class. Today we are going to learn an interesting session from 6th standard Village Panchayats Part B. Let us go into the lesson. After learning this lesson, children, you will be able to explain about reservation system. Explain what does panchayats do. You can describe how the funds are accumulated to gram panchayats. You can classify the role of sarpanch and upasarpanch, MPTC and JPTC. You can generate an ideology on the documentaries of Jangama of Hajipali and Gangadevi Pali of Warangal district. Today we are going to discuss some topics from village panchayats. Earlier in part A we have discussed about how does village panchayats work, what is democracy at village level, who are voters, who will get the eligibility to vote in the elections. So, today we are going to discuss few topics like reservations in gram panchayat, elections, sarpanch, upasarpanch, what does a panchayat do, funds for the panchayat, Mandal Pashit, Jilla Pashit, Jangama of Hajipali, Gangadevi Pali panchayat. These are few topics which we are going to discuss in our today's session. Shall we start? Very good. Reservations in gram panchayat. So, what is reservation? Reservation is nothing but it is an eligibility and it is an offer that is provided by the government to uplift different kinds of communities like SC, ST and some other backward caste. What does this reservation mean? This reservation means providing eligibility in almost all the sectors of the government like education, elections, job notifications, etc. During the time of elections also we will have some kind of reservation policy. This is what the reservation is. Let us see how the reservation works. Let us see how the reservation works at gram panchayat level. Reservation is a tool which gives the unprivileged equal representation and participation rights, be it in governance or in education. A beneficiary of this reservation is expected to uplift his or her community. So, different types of communities who participate in the elections will get upliftment by the help of reservations. By the help of reservations, different types of communities like SC, ST and OBC, especially women category also will get the upliftment, will also get the upliftment and equal participation not only in elections but also in the education. During the time of elections, especially in the gram panchayat elections or in the normal elections, women are not given equal importance to participate in the elections. So, here the women are given importance and 50% of reservation has been provided for the women category to participate in the elections, especially related to the gram panchayat. Did you understand, children? Good. See the picture. Here women are provided 50% of reservation in elections. In the picture you can see reservation is provided for women, the percentage is 50%. I hope you understand that the reservation provided for the women is 50%. It is not only in elections, but also in education and during the time of job notifications. Not only the women, especially underprivileged communities like SC, ST and OBCs are also provided reservations according to their categories. Not only women, but also SC, ST and OBC are also given equal opportunities according to their reservations and their category. This includes not only in the elections, but also in education and during the time of job notifications also you can see such kind of reservations for women, SC, ST and OBC. This is for the upliftment of the categories of SC, ST and OBC. What does the reservation policy ensures us? The reservation policy ensures us that everybody should take part in the ruling of the government and also for the upliftment of different types of categories like SC, ST and OBC. Especially coming to Telangana, we are having category of ST in high percentage. So, for the upliftment of such category people, government encourages them to participate by giving such a kind of reservations. This is how the reservation ensures some kind of upliftment for such communities. Process of election to Gram Panchayats. How the process of election will be in the Gram Panchayat? You see, in the Gram Panchayats, elections will be held for every 5 years. All your parents, your colleagues, your relatives will come back to your villages for the sake of voting. Why they vote? To elect a representative from your village to develop your village, to rule your village and to do such kind of good things like laying roads, cleaning of the drainages and maintaining the street lights, maintaining the whole village. Yes, this is what the people think of before they vote. Yes or no? Yes. So, the process of the election will be in the Gram Panchayats. The process of election will be for once in 5 years for the Gram Panchayats and also for the state or union. Did you understand, children? Good. Let us see. Normally, the elections to Gram Panchayats takes place once in 5 years. Every voter casts 2 votes. The person who gets the maximum of votes is declared elected. Here you see every person in your village will have 2 votes. 1 vote is for sarpanch and 1 vote is for ward member. Whoever gets the majority of the votes will be elected as the sarpanch and vice versa for ward members. Did you understand how the sarpanch and ward members are elected in your village? Very good. Shall we have an activity? If you live in a village, find out the following. Name the sarpanch of your village. In which ward is your house? How many ward members are there in your village? This is an easy task. You can do it easily by surveying in your village. And it is your minimum responsibility to know about your sarpanch and your ward members. If any problem arises in your area, then you should respond immediately and complain immediately and get the results for the development of your village. Did you understand my point? Very good. So, let us see the duties and responsibilities of sarpanch. Actually, what do a sarpanch do in a village? Why? What is the need of a sarpanch in a village? Let us see. Sarpanch is regarded as head of Gram Panchayat, implements the decisions of the panchayat, elected directly by the voters of village, responsible for income and expenditure of panchayat. He is the head of the village and he maintains the gram panchayat and he do all developmental activities related to that village, and he is the person responsible for the income and expenditure of that village. Yes, to know about the responsibilities and the duties of the sarpanch, our team went to a sarpanch from Mahabubabad district, Donakal Mandal, Chilukodu village. Know some kind of developmental activities what have been done by the help of this video. Please have a look on this video, children.
నా పేరు రూతు. ఈరోజు చిలుకోడులో ఉన్నాం మనం. ప్రస్తుతం మన ముందు సర్పంచ్ గారు, ఈ చిలుకోడు గ్రామ పంచాయతీకి సంబంధించిన సర్పంచ్ గారు మన ముందున్నారు. ఒకసారి మాట్లాడతాం. సార్, మీ పూర్తి పేరు? మీరు ఎలా ఎన్నుకోబడ్డారు? వార్డు మెంబర్లు ఎలా ఎన్నుకోబడతారు?
సర్పంచ్ విలేజ్ మొత్తం మీద డైరెక్ట్ ఎన్నిక. సర్పంచ్ అనేది వార్డు మెంబర్లు ఎన్నిక కాకుండా డైరెక్ట్ ఎన్నిక, ప్రజలే ఎన్నుకోవాలి.
అసలు ఎన్ని వార్డులు ఉన్నాయి సార్?
10 వార్డులు అండి.
10 వార్డులు ఉన్నాయి.
10 వార్డులు.
మీరు గ్రామ సభ నిర్వహిస్తున్నారా?
నెలకు ఒకసారి ఖచ్చితంగా చేసేది.
నెలకొకసారి
ప్రజలందరూ గ్రామ సభకి ఒక వార్డు సభ్యులే కాకుండా సర్పంచ్ కాకుండా గ్రామస్తులందరికీ సాటింపు ద్వారా తెలియపడుతుంది. సర్పంచ్ బాధ్యత వహించడం ఖచ్చితంగా. సమస్య వస్తే మా దగ్గరకు వస్తే చెప్తే చేసి పెట్టాలి. నీళ్ళు ఏమంటే హాస్పిటల్ లేకపోతే మేము స్కూల్ లేదంటే నీళ్ళు వేయాల్సింది. సర్పంచ్ బాధ్యత. గ్రామాలు కావాల్సింది ఇవే మెయిన్. వేస్తే నీళ్లు, కరెంటు, వీధి లైట్లు, నెక్స్ట్ మురికాలు, రోడ్డు శుభ్రంగా ఉంచడం, పైపులు లీకేజ్ చేసుకోవడం మెయిన్ చేసేది. కొంతమంది 100 రూపాయలు యూజ్ చేసి వస్తాయి మెయిన్ అది. అంటే సమ్మర్లో మొత్తం ఒక మంచి కుటుంబానికి ఒక కార్డు ఉంది అనుకోండి. నేనున్న నా ఇంట్లో నేను కార్డు పెట్టుకున్నా, 40 పిల్లలు ఉంటే 3 ఉండొచ్చు. అందరికీ 100 రూపాయలు పని కల్పించాలి.
విన్నారు కదా పిల్లలు, గ్రామ పంచాయతీ ఎన్నికల గురించి, గ్రామ సభ నిర్వహణ గురించి, సర్పంచ్ గారి విధుల గురించి తెలుసుకున్నారు కదా. ఇంత మంచి వివరాలు మనకు తెలియజేసిన ఈ చిలుకోడు సర్పంచ్ గారైన వెంకట్రామరావు గారికి మరొకసారి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. నమస్తే.
Have you seen the video? What did you understand? Yes, the duties and responsibilities of sarpanch. He is the head of the village. He is responsible for the clean and green of that village. He is responsible for the income and expenditure of that village, and many more duties and responsibilities are on the shoulders of a sarpanch. I hope you understand well from seeing this video, right? Do you know how the upasarpanch is elected? How the upasarpanch is elected, children? Yes, after the election of sarpanch and ward members, sarpanch including all the ward members, from among that ward members, they will elect one ward member as the upasarpanch. What does this upasarpanch do? This upasarpanch will work and take the in charge of the sarpanch in the absence of sarpanch. He will act as an in charge in the absence of sarpanch. Did you understand, children? Good. What does a panchayat do? Panchayat is responsible for providing public amenities, oversee functioning of schools and Anganwadis. Yes, panchayat is responsible for providing public amenities. So, in the last session we have discussed what are public amenities, like laying roads, cleaning the drainages, maintaining the street lights, maintaining Swachh village. This is how the public amenities are provided in the village. Not only providing public amenities, they oversee functioning of schools and Anganwadis. What is Anganwadi? Anganwadi is nothing but a pre-primary school which has been provided by the government to improve the nutrition levels of the children, to improve the nutrition levels of pregnancy women, to avoid indefiniteness in the pregnancy women. This is how the Anganwadi works under ICDS, right children? What functional powers are not given to sarpanch? Control over markets, minor forest produce, PHCs and dispensaries, houses for weaker sections, small scale industries. Sarpanch acts as the head of the village, but few of the responsibilities are not provided to the sarpanch, like vegetable markets and the markets that are included in that village. They also do not have any kind of powers over PHCs. PHC means primary health care centers, and they do not have any kind of powers over minor forest produces. What are minor forest produces? Like extracting honey from the forest, roots, and extracting tubers from the soils. Tubers means dumpalu. These tubers are extracted especially in the forest. As the sarpanch do not have any kind of powers over the forestry, so he do not have any kind of powers over the minimum forest produces, and he also do not have any kind of powers over the houses of the weaker sections, just like providing houses, and this is not the power related to the sarpanch. And moreover, small scale industries, here the sarpanch do not have any kind of powers over these kind of things. Did you understand, children? Good. So, let us see what things are discussed in the meeting of Gram Panchayat. In the meeting of Gram Panchayat, you can see the sarpanch will read out the last year's report. What kind of developmental activities have been taken place in the last year? These reports will be read out first in the meeting. Previous year's works done. Whatever the works allotted in the previous year have been done completely or not. This will be discussed in the meeting of the Gram Panchayat. Proposal of new works. So, what kind of new works are proposed this year? It will be discussed in the meeting of Gram Panchayat. Annual plan of the panchayat is prepared and discussed. Annual plan means yearly plan. What is the agenda? You will have a planning, right? What is the plan for this year? What developmental activities should be taken for the development of their village in that particular year will be discussed in the annual plan. These kind of things, whatever the discussions has been done, will be written in a register that is called as minutes. In that minutes, everything whatever the meeting has been held, whatever the things are discussed will be recorded on record. Did you understand? Good. Fine. The final plan will be submitted to Jilla Pashit for approval. Whatever the plans discussed for the developmental of that village, that plans will be submitted in the Jilla Pashit. Jilla Pashit means collectorate. This discussed points will be submitted in the Jilla Pashit for the approval in the Jilla Pashit. What is Jilla Pashit? Yes, it is collectorate. So, where do the Gram Panchayats get funds to carry out their programs? To carry out the programs, Gram Panchayat gets funds from house tax, land cess, grants from state and central government, and funds that are available under Manrega. I have already discussed to you about Manrega, means Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, and this is how the funds are gathered in the Gram Panchayat to carry out the developmental activities of that village. Let us now discuss about Jilla Pashit and Mandal Pashit, MPTC, JPTC. 20 Gram Panchayats will make one Mandal Pashit, and all Mandal Pashit of that district will come under one Jilla Pashit. Mandal Pashit and Jilla Pashit's work. At the Mandal level, you will have MPTC. At the Jilla level, you will have JPTC. Did you understand, children? And this time, you should make a note of who is your MPTC of your Mandal and who is the JPTC of your district. Please make a note and have a reference of that. Did you understand? Good. Let us see how the MPTCs and JPTCs are elected. MPTCs are elected directly by the villagers and some are nominated. JPTCs are also directly elected by the people of district and some are nominated. Did you understand how they are elected? Yes, JPTCs and MPTCs both are directly elected by the people, but MPTC is elected directly by the people of that Mandal. JPTC is elected by the people of that district, Jilla. Did you understand? Good. Let us see a documentary on Jangama of Hajipali. Hajipali is a small village in Rangareddy district. She is a sarpanch and she has done several developmental works for village like laying roads, persuaded all the villagers to build latrines in their houses, schools and anganwadis, built water storage tanks to provide drinking water to the entire village. In the recognition of all these efforts, Hajipali received Shubram Award in November 2008 from the state government and also from the President of India during 2008. Let us see a documentary. In November 2008 and December 2008, Hajipali received Shubram Award and Nirbal Gram Puraskar Award from the President of India. In 2010, again Hajipali received Shubram Award from the Mandal Panchayat. In 2015 March, Hajipali won the prestigious Rajiv Gandhi Panchayati Swashaktikarana Abhiyan Award from the Ministry of Panchayati Raj with the cash prize of 8 lakhs. Yes, Hajipali has received these many awards: Shubram Award, Nirmal Gram Puraskar Award, again Shubram Award from the Mandal Panchayat of its own Mandal. Why it has received all these awards? For maintaining and developing the village in such a highness. This is how the government provides awards and rewards to the sarpanches, especially for developing the villages, giving away the prestigious recognition not only for the sarpanch but also for the village. I hope you all show these kind of examples to your sarpanches to develop your villages. Are there any villages that maintain such a kind of developmental activities in Telangana? Yes, most of the villages conduct Grama Sabha successfully. There are many villages which have succeeded in involving the people in participatory development programs. In Telangana, Gangadevi Pali of Warangal Rural District, Ramachandrapuram of Karimnagar District, Ankapur of Nizamabad District have some success stories. Let us have a glance over Gangadevi Pali village. This village has attained 100% enrollment in schools, 100% literacy, protected drinking water has been provided in the village, vaccination for all children has been provided, observance of family planning has been done in a planned way to attain such a kind of development in the village Gangadevi Pali. On the whole, the village was segregated into 18 committees. If any issue of development arise, discussed in Grama Sabha and all were bound by the resolutions of the Grama Sabha. Let us see a video that is related to Gangadevi Pali. Gangadevi Pali is located just 14 kilometers away from Warangal district. It is located in Gisukonda Mandal on Narsampeta highway. Till 1994, Gangadevi Pali was a merger of Machapur Grama Panchayat, which faced lot of problems like other villages in India. Agriculture was the only livelihood for the villagers of Gangadevi Pali, where there were political, health and educational problems too were faced along with financial problems. The total village consists of 1400 of population including men and women, which has only one well and one borewell, due to which there were lot of problems faced for the sake of drinking water. Such a village, by taking lot many initiatives, by motivating people from all categories and united as one, took initiatives for the development of the village in different modes and reached the dream of Gandhiji to attain Grama Swaraj and successfully received Mandal, district, state and national wide awards and rewards and stood as the best Grama Panchayat and inspired many other villages, even NRIs. Its development, how the sarpanch has done different kind of developmental activities in that village, how it has been become an important and well known recognized village. By seeing this video, you can have and you can get an idea about developmental works that has been done in different kinds of village, especially related to Gangadevi Pali. With this, we complete our session. Here in the village panchayats, we have discussed how the sarpanch is elected, how the upasarpanch, MPTC, JPTC and ward members are elected, what are the duties and responsibilities of sarpanch and upasarpanch, what does a gram panchayat do. We have already discussed about Hajipali and sarpanch Jangama, and we had a video of Gangadevi Pali and its developmental activities. Till now you have heard about the lesson, and I would like to give you an assessment. Answer the following questions. How many committees were formed in Gangadevi Pali? Write any two developmental works of your gram panchayat similar with that of Gangadevi Pali. Name few other grama panchayats in Telangana that have success stories. And I would like to thank Mrs. Ogirala Rutu, PGT Telugu, TSMS Chilkodu, Mahabad, Mrs. B. Vijayajyoti and Mrs. P. Kusuma Kumari, PGT Commerce and TGT Telugu, TSMS Chilkodu, Mahabubabad district, for collecting the data from the sarpanch. Especially I would like to give a special thanks to Chilkodu sarpanch for the sake of our children. With this, we come to an end of village panchayats lesson. I hope for better understanding of the concept, please go through SEERT website, please complete the worksheets, please go through your textbooks. In the next session, let us meet with a new topic. Thank you all. Thank you.